What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Predictions, and I'm gonna be recapping UFC 253, y'all. Um, I'm humble. Y'all humbled me today. The Adesanya fans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still not an Adesanya fan. I don't switch up. But yeah, we'll talk more about that fight later. But yeah, I did all right on this card. I went 6 for 11, so I did kind of decent. But yeah, the first fight I saw was Juan Espino versus Jeff Hughes. Juan got that simple fucking that scarf choke. Is it scarf choke or a bulldog choke or whatever? Got him out of there quick. Good one for the heavyweights. Next one, William Knight versus Lesko Kimura. I picked Kimura. I got that wrong. Knight, he just out muscled him in those last 2 rounds, man. I thought Kimura won the first, but Knight was just, I think he just realized he had a real strength advantage when he got to the ground. And he could just, stay there with Kimura. He doesn't have to necessarily, he went for, I think, a Kimura, I think, at the end of the second. But, yeah, I think at the third, he was just like, man, let me just chill here. Let me just, put in some decent work and pretend like I'm doing something. And then, let's ride out the round and gets the W. And he got the W versus a guy I was like, man, I think Kimura's going to beat him, man. And the fact that Knight beat him by decision was really impressive to me because I didn't think he had the gas tank for that. Just the way he's built, I think he was gonna do that, but yeah, good on William Knight. Next fight, Shane Young versus Ludovic Klein. I think Klein, right? So originally I had done the prediction for Nate Landwehr versus Shane Young, and I was gonna pick Shane Young, but then I forgot the guy's name. I was on Brandon K's fucking, what was it called? His live stream, I think, and I forgot the kid's name, or he's not a kid, but the guy's name that told me to go with Klein, and I was like, I'll go with Klein on Tapology. So I went with him. He knocked that fool out, man. So sorry, y'all. I got the window open, but yeah, he made that fool look stupid. And I think Shane Young was like, hurrah, 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 some African tribal whatever chant. It's not African, but whatever he was doing, looking like an idiot, got his ass knocked out. So good shit, Klein. Next fight, Diego Sanchez versus Jake Matthews. Matthews got it done. I picked Matthews. Diego looked embarrassing out there, if I'm being quite honest. And the sad thing is, it's like he didn't look embarrassing. He looked a lot. I don't know. He looked like, yeah, it was embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie. Jake Matthews obviously was, kind of. I wouldn't say he was holding back. It's not holding back. I think he was pacing himself and looking for those right shots to win. And yeah, he got it done. I kind of would want him to finish Diego Sanchez, but Michael Chiesa didn't finish Diego Sanchez. Who else? But I think Matt Brown. But then you look at the elbow he hit Diego with. It was like the back of the head, and so it's like there's a discussion there. So Jake, he got a good win for him. And I think he's just pacing himself at that. I don't think he was holding back. I don't think no one would hold back to beat somebody. I think it's more a strategy thing. So yeah. Next fight, Brad Rydell versus Alex Del Silva. Brad did me good. He won the fight. I almost thought he was gonna lose this after the first round, and then he got it back in the second. And the third was pretty close. It was they were having really good exchanges in the pocket, but he got the W. Man, Alex De Silva, he put out a really good showing for himself. I was like, man, has he beaten a lot of cans to get that kind of record? But I think he's good, and I think it's those ones have built up his confidence. But yeah. Next one. Hakeem Dawodu versus Zubara Tukugov. I think that's how you say the guy's name. Zubara. I picked Zubara to beat Hakeem. This one was I don't know, man. I thought Zubara won the first, and I thought he won the second. Right? I thought he edged it by getting the takedown and got that minute of control. And obviously, I thought he lost the third. But those body shots Hakeem hit in the second, and if you're only watching for Hakeem, right? So you're probably like, oh, that won him the round. So yeah, I think He got the W off of that. Good win at half though, man. He's been looking good. These are good wins that have. He beat Kyle Bochniak too, so you got Hakeem. Hakeem might be a problem as just a straight up striker. You give him those kind of good matchups. He's a problem. I think at 145, I think Dan Ige gives him problems. But besides that, man, he matches up well with a lot of people and has a good chance of beating some of those guys. So, depends on where he's at right now. But, yeah, you just have to think about that. Was it Danny Henry or Dan Henry fight? Like, if Emily Kali won, or Amiri Kali won, or however say that guy's name, if he got to fight Hakeem Dawodu, I don't know, man. He might submit him in a second. So, you never know. But next fight, Kayla Vera versus Shujar Eubanks. Kayla Vera, obviously, I hate these guys. I should close the window. It's my fault, y'all. But Kayla Vera reminded us why she was number 5 in the division. She reminded me, like, yo, you should have picked me, dummy. Shujar Eubanks is too small. You could just see the size difference. You could tell that one girl used to be a flyweight and the other girl's a legitimate bantamweight. And obviously size didn't play the biggest part in this, but just her presence, really, I think, in there. And just outworking her and taking her down. And it was a good fight. They put in the work. They were, slipping and throwing hooks and stuff like that. But Kayla Vera won the round. I think some people gave the first round to Shujar Eubanks. And it's like, come on. Like, I'm rooting for Shujar Eubanks too, but, like, I know I'm not crazy, y'all. So, it is what it is. Kayla Vera got the W. She proved me wrong, so good shit on her. Next fight, Kai Kara France versus Brandon Royval. This was straight autism at its finest. These guys just did not care and decided to, go for it. And Brandon Royval is just a fucking dog in there, man. He is a goddamn dog, and you gotta silence that dog. Him versus Oscar Askarov is a great fight. I just wouldn't do that to Oscar Askarov because he's on a win streak, right? 3 fights. So it's like, come on, y'all, man. He's obviously up there, but, they don't give a fuck about the flyweight. So it's like, I think Kai Kara France, they want to see him succeed because of the relationship with Israelite, and they think he can rub off of that. So I don't know. But Brandon Royval looked really good and cut that guillotine and got him out of there. Great fucking fight. But next fight, I'm going to talk some shit after this, and then I'm going to be humble. I promise y'all. Right? Juan Blejovich versus Dominic Reyes. What'd I tell y'all, bro? What I tell y'all about that boy Juan Blejovich, and what I tell y'all about Dominic Reyes. You lost to Volkan Ozdemir. My reaction says it all. At the end of the day, my reaction says it all. I don't really need to talk much about this fight. Blejovich didn't even do what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to out wrestle him. But no, he just said, fuck this guy, man. This guy's not that good. I'm going to go out there, get in his face, and I'm going to break him. He broke his face, y'all. He literally went out there and broke his face. I'm so proud of Juan Blejovich. I told y'all, man, this reminded me so much of what's his face? Johnny Hendricks versus Robbie Lawler. And the first one, obviously, Hendricks won. But the second one, I can just remember, I was a lot younger back then. And I think, was this UFC 175? Was it 175 or 170 or something like that? I just can remember. The poster was awesome. It was like a comic book poster. It was an awesome poster. But I just remember everyone was saying, like, oh, Johnny Hendricks is the next guy. And he looked great against GSP. He beat GSP. And I don't disagree with that. I really don't. Y'all, I really don't. And I think Dominic did beat John. But he outworked John. He's not. And I know this is going to sound really mean, but he's not better than John, And that's just the truth. Like, he outworked him. There's a difference, and I'm just being honest. You look at their accomplishments. You look at everything around them. You look at what they've done in the sport. One guy's not better than the other, right? John's a better wrestler. In terms of wrestling accomplishments, he's a better wrestler. He has more MMA experience. He's beaten better competition. It's simple. One guy outworked the other guy for 3 straight rounds, and the other guy beat him for the next 2. Obviously, Dominic Reyes won. I'm not taking that away from him, but it doesn't mean he's better than every single light heavyweight in the world. And that's something that John's been able to do. All right? I'm not a John Jones fan. I don't like that motherfucker, right? I think he's not a good human being. I don't attack the steroid stuff. I don't care about that or the cocaine or whatever. I just don't think he's a good human being, right? You hear the stories about him and Tyson Griffin and stuff like that. That rubbed me the wrong way. But you guys can search that up if you want. But yeah, like back to Dominic Reyes. I don't think he beats. He didn't beat Volkan Ozdemir. That's one. He didn't. That's like on God, And I remember one dude was in my comment section, and I'm not gonna call him out. He made valuable points, and obviously I can't talk too crazy. It's not like I'm a god or something like that, or I'm better than any of y'all that make picks. I'm not. I'm just like y'all. But he was telling me a lot about Dominic Reyes, his footwork and all this and that. Like he's unbeatable, and that's the problem. We have a big problem in our community. Of MMA called recency bias, right? I've kind of sometimes fall victim to that, but I usually try not to, and I think that's really what happened with Dominic Reyes. I'm happy for Blejovich. I'm proud of you. I don't ever want to hear about Dominic Reyes being this and that, and we shouldn't think about John Jones versus Izzy. We should think about Dominic Reyes versus Izzy as the next super fight. You guys make me sick, man. But yeah. I'm done talking mess. This is time to be humble. Israelite Adesanya versus Paul Acosta. Izzy knocked Acosta out in the second round. Took him out. Disrespected him and disrespected me. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When he raw dogged Acosta, I felt like he raw dogged me. To the Izzy fans, I'm sorry. I stay humble. That motherfucker, bro. I'm sorry, yo. I don't think I can ever. I think you're right. One dude was like, dude, you're a big Izzy hater, or you're a hater. Like you're right. I am. I'm gonna hate that motherfucker for the rest of. I don't think I can stand him. But the guy he's skilled. He's a skilled striker. We need somebody. We need somebody in the middleweight division to stand the fuck up. Jack Hermanson, I'm looking at you, bro. We need you to stand the fuck up. Jared Cannonier, I need you to stand the fuck up. Bro, we cannot let this go on. Yo, we gotta... Oh my God. This motherfucker, Israelite Adesanya, bro. And then he was talking shit to my boy, Eric Albina, Captain America, man. And jerking off to him, bro. He's such a freaking... And I really, you watch Costa's vlogs, and I was like, man, the workout, everything. I was just in total belief, like, he was ready to fight Adesanya. And I thought he was doing certain good things of not kind of, like, running for it or, like, rushing. And he just got clipped behind the ear and just went out. And Adesanya, man. I don't care, respect to him. He's beaten some really good competition. And... he's a good fighter, but I don't care what no one says. He had a corporate push to that belt. No one gets a title shot after beating, a 44-year-old Anderson Silva or 43-year-old Anderson Silva that wasn't even fucking ranked. They had to lie about his rankings. If you go look, they have it on YouTube. They say he's the number 15 guy. No, he wasn't. He was banned a year for taking steroids or whatever. Well, it wasn't. He didn't take steroids at the time. He was cleared of it. It was this tainted supplement, but it's like, it is what it is at the end of the day. Israel Adesanya, you proved me wrong. You humbled me. You broke the curse, man. You broke the game cover curse. So, good on you, bro. Good shit. I don't like you, man. You told. Oh man. Oh yeah, and Kendall. Brandon K. I'm sorry, y'all. Who else? A lot of people called me out for that one. But yeah, hey, he got it done. All respect to Israel Adesanya. Costa, you still my boy, man. Actually, I wouldn't say you're my boy, but me and you made a partnership. I'm not gonna back away from you and act like, just because you lost, I'm not fucking with you, Because I do felt like he did lose to y'all Romero, but I was like, you know what, man, please win this fucking belt. Because the performance Adesanya had against Romero, I was just like, and I thought Romero won too, so if I'm being honest. But I was like, man, please, do get it done and then rematch Romero. But nah, I think Romero's going up to light heavyweight. Hey, man, that's kind of dope, ain't it? But yeah, dude, middleweight's fucking done, man. I'm telling y'all right now, they're not going to answer my DM, but I'm DMing Jared Cannonier and Jack Herman. Hey, y'all need to get that belt. Like, I'm tired of this, bro. These motherfuckers keep losing, bro. I hate this fool, bro. I really hate this fool Adesanya, bro. But yeah, he's a fucking champ, though. It's all respect. You can't take it away from him. He got the belt. He's defending it, but I can't. I'm sorry, I can't be a fan of him, bro. And I think and as a person, I feel like I should be consistent as that. And at the end of the day, you know, we all it doesn't hurt. Like if this would have really hurt if Reyes and Izzy won, that would have hurt. But Blejovich winning made the blow kind of feel a little better. I've seen some people complain about early stoppage. I don't think this was an early stoppage. It just it pissed me off, the antics. Dana White fined Israel Adesanya for unsportsmanlike conduct or whatever they gotta call it, man. You can find something. Take $50K from that fool. But yeah, it wasn't an early stoppage, man. He was hitting behind the ear, and those are legal shots. MMA, and you know he got him. He knocked him out with the behind the ear shot, with that hook that grazed his ear. He fell, and then he just kept bow, 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 ground and pound, and it's just like, man, you're getting hit in those specific areas. It's not good. I know he was trying to get up, and like he turned his back and he was trying to do something, but it was over, you know. But yeah, hey, y'all was right. Y'all was right, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But y'all wasn't too disrespectful in the comments. Yeah, I think most of y'all was just like this and that about Adesanya or whatever. But that one guy was saying like Reyes was gonna win, and it's like I might be like, hey brother, he got that wrong, man. But it is what it is. eBay predictions is out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go watch my Holly Holm Irene Aldana predictions and breakdown of that card. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on the eBay predictions Instagram account. And see y'all, man. And love y'all, brodies. Stay safe. And I don't know. I'm just talking right now. Goodbye.